Yo everybody, welcome to the Bearded Messiah Plays on what is a horrific Saturday afternoon now, I suppose, but yeah, welcome. It's absolutely throwing buckets down in this lovely sunny country that we call England, so yeah, which is pretty normal because it's summer, so and welcome to the Bearded Messiah Plays, and welcome to probably the second to last playthrough of my Frost Rack flak build. So yeah, it's we're kind of currently doing DLC 2, 1, sorry, actually not 2. Um, yeah, we're currently on DLC 1 after doing 2 and 3 the other day. So yeah, if you're interested, if you like the idea, if you like the build, give us a shout. You know, give us a follow, send me a message. Um, yeah, and just come and say hello, basically. But we currently are just sort of like getting our feet into DLC 1. We haven't really played a massive amount of DLC 1, I must admit. But yeah, you're more than welcome to ping me a message on my chat, drop me a follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you really want to, which is beardedmesiah78. So yeah, you guys know that I'm here. I stream most days. Sometimes 2 times a day, sometimes 3 times a day. Depends on how busy I am with my babies and stuff and everything else really. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join and definitely give us a follow because that would be really, really cool. Because you guys are the reason why I enjoy playing this game more now than ever. Um, so yeah, if you fancy a chat, pop it up on my chat, speaking about the build, the gear. I will let you know what the build is and what gear we're using at this moment in time. So we're currently level 58 when I learned how to walk properly. So the build so far is so let's do the build. So we are currently into the blue tree with I've got a point in go for the eyes, 3 points in persistence hunter, 1 point in ferocity, 1 point in he bites, and I get 3 points in frenzy from my class mod. I've got 5 out of 5 in furious attack, 5 out of 5 in self-repairing system, 2 in eager to impress, 1 in all my BFFs, 5 out of 5 in overclocked, 3 out of 3 in turn tail and run, 1 point in lick the wounds, 3 out of 3 in the fast and nefarious, and 1 in the power inside. And then in the what I call the business tree, we've got 5 out of 5 in interplanetary stalker, 5 out of 5 in hunter's eye plus the 2 from my mod, 3 out of 3 in head count because now head count can work using rack as opposed to it's now been fixed, 5 out of 5 in two fang, 2 out of 3 in big game, but we're about to put another point in that and turn it 3 out of 3, 3 out of 3 in the most dangerous game, 1 out of Galactic Shadow, and then we will end up with the last point of the whole build in Megavore. We're using rack, we're using the Frost to Cryo rack, and we're using the Flock and Load, so we're going to get more rack. We've also got a Spider Ant Scorcher. Now the gear, guns and everything, we're not really bothered about at the moment because we're still not leveling properly. So the guns and all that sort of jazz, not really that overly important. The only thing that is very important at the moment is the Frozen Heart Shield that we have with the action skill Start Anointment, plus my bounty hunter mod, which is ridiculously good for just a random drop during this build. I haven't really thought of a grenade yet, so at the moment we're just using a level 53 It's Piss. And the mod I've always wanted, the artifact I've always wanted, is the icebreaker, so that's like what I will use anyway. I do also have a transformer just in case, and I've got a pearl, but we don't really need the pearl because the icebreaker is doing a phenomenal amount of damage. So I'll prove it to you when we go to do some more of the handsome jackpot. So we're going to do the handsome jackpot just because we can. I mean, the other good thing about doing the handsome jackpot is you could theoretically redo the Torg hot sauce quest challenge, and then you can get another Scoville. And if you get another Scoville, your Scoville will be level 60, and it will also be Mayhem 10. So if you do it on Mayhem 10, obviously, Mayhem 5, whatever. So yeah, there's now a chance that you can rerun crew challenges and all of those sorts of like special boss runs to get the guns again, but at a higher level. So obviously that's really good because the Scoville, I think, would have been 57 maybe if people had left it. I mean, some people might already have had it at 60 if they've not done the mission or left the mission for a level 60 character. I know a few people that leave all their crew challenges and side missions because they wait until we level cap basically, but now you don't need to. Now you can just level and then go and do it whenever you want to do it to fill the criteria of whatever level you are. So theoretically you could have one at every level if you really, really wanted to, or at least from level 13. So yeah, so we'll just check the vending machines because now there's also a chance that a vending machine will drop legendaries. There's a very small percentage that they'll drop legendaries in the vending machines now because of the game basically is they've done this really good patch that then has also enabled us to have all of this extra cool stuff basically, which is, you know, I love. Okay, so we can't go that way instead. I don't know why. Never mind. Let's try going down here around the corner. So yeah, so what we do now is we're just freezing people for fun because we've obviously got action skill start, so we can actually freeze people on action skill start as opposed to not, I suppose. Because yeah, what's the word? So basically, because I need to get another one because I'll need to get an level 61, but because I have, so I'll try and explain it, the best way to explain it. So let me just kill everything that's in my way at this moment in time because, yeah, I can. So the aim of the game at this moment in time is to use this anointment on this shield, so the action skill start, activate any effects that trigger a shield break or fill. So it says, when depleted, release a large cryo nova dealing 20,389 damage, freezing enemies. 30% of the nova damage is returned as health. So I shoot out rack, and it says on action skill start, I can activate any effects. So on action skill start, the nova will automatically come out, therefore freezing more, enabling me to do to freeze more and do more damage. Plus, on this lovely puppy, Flak gains a chance to score a critical hit with weapons against any part of enemies. And then this puppy, whenever Flak scores a critical hit, there's a chance their action skill cooldown is reduced. Theoretically, and if I've worked it all out right, which we will not know until um, which I won't know until I've actually put the whole build into practice, because obviously I need to be at full level cap to double check and test everything and make sure everything is working according to how I've planned. But I believe personally that I can spam racks and do nothing but cryo nova pretty much continuously, depending on if it scores the way I think it's going to score on um, stat by heavy weapon shock resistance radiation. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so if it's going to score the way I think it will, and if it's going to scale the way I think it will, and if it's going to proc the way I think it will, I actually think that we could literally be spamming novas all the time, because I think I can score, because you can score critical hits with rack, because that's what head count does. There you go, let's see, there's the nova, and then the rack come in and just help finish the job. So theoretically, I've got 3 attempts, or 3 chances, should I say, at doing some sort of damage. So if it be a cryo nova, or, you know, if it's a cryo nova rack, cryo rack, or it could potentially become, there you go, see, you can just, I'm just like, it's just rack fun. You know, and then obviously we're at level, what are we now? Level, yeah, so we're at level 58. I need to get to level 60, and then I can start actually farming for the correct gear. So for example, I can go and farm for it's just ridiculous. Sorry, I am in slight amazement of this way this is built. It could potentially work. Yeah, so theoretically, we could try and get the shield again on action skill start anointment, which I'm going to have to really farm for. But the good thing about shields at the moment is um, there's not going to be a mass amount of difference between a Mayhem 10 and a stack pot. No. Yeah, there shouldn't be mass amounts of difference, I hope. But first of all, we can just go for a level 61, and then later on we can think about farming for a Mayhem 10 version. At the end of the day, I just want an action skill start version first. So yeah, so hopefully we are all starting to go quite good, and you know, well. So yeah, if you fancy pinging me a message on chat, feel free. I'm here. But yeah, so obviously my Twitch name is beardedmesiah78. My Facebook, God's sake. My YouTube is beardedmesiah78. Ping me a follow. Send me a friend request on Facebook, on PlayStation if you want. I am PlayStation main, so you can send me a friend request on PlayStation, which is beardedmesiah78 with a capital B and a capital M. So capital B bearded and capital M Messiah 78, all one word. Send me a friend request. I'm more than happy to accept friend requests. And then if you want to do like Guardian takedown, Malawan takedown, or if you're struggling to level up, or you think that I might have a gun that you might require, all that sort of stuff, basically. So we're just slowly running the jackpot. Now I do this mission. I do usually do this one first and get it out of the way, but I wanted to use um, Gehenna as like a farm for weaponry, almost like, as I've said before on previous streams. Once upon a time when you used to play Borderlands 2, and the DLCs were around, we used to use the Tiny Tina DLC to basically level up when you were playing Ultimate Vault Hunter, because Ultimate Vault Hunter was like serious. So you used to use the Tiny Tina DLC, and you'd basically go farm the trees for a B shield, and then go farm for a couple of weapons, blah blah blah, and then that was pretty much how you did it. You were using DLCs to get you a couple of things that would basically help you progress through the stories and stuff, and that kind of seemed to work. So um, the way I look at it is, if I used the DLC, which is what I was doing, was using DLC just for sort of like decent guns, if you know what I mean. Because at the end of the day, the whole point of this game is weaponry, and I just didn't want to be too unequipped for doing, like, for having fun, basically. And Gehenna's a good one to get out of the way. Plus, there's an astronomical amount of weapons in that game. Just in that one DLC, there's over 20 odd unique, like, legendaries. So it was perfect for us. So yeah, so that seemed to work as well yesterday, or the other day, sorry. And then we went straight to DLC 2, Xylagos, do the Hammerlock DLC, because the Hammerlock DLC is very much fun. I just want to spend a point, I'm not too sure what we're going to spend it on. Let's go action skill cooldown, why not, we're playing as Flak. So yeah, I was doing, it was kind of like, that was how it felt that we should sort of like do the game. Normally I have methods for stuff that I do. I mean, I'm not the most, I'm no by no means a mathematician, or I don't work stuff out too, you know, I'm one of these guys that's a bit of a test and play type of guy. If I think that something's going to work, I play it, and then all of a sudden, if I don't think it's going to work, we bin it and we try something different. Simple. I'm not scared to sort of change stuff up. And if I don't like builds that I've made, I'm not scared to bin them. Um, but yeah, so normally I play as Zane. I am a Zane main character. I do have a fantastic Zane build that I love more than anything I've ever played. But I also like doing kind of quirky builds that I think might work. This, at this moment in time, just happens to be quite a fun build. I'm not going to lie. There is a few things about this build that I really am enjoying. One of the things that I like about this build is that it's a bit more unique. Eventually, I'm planning on turning the whole build cryo and just having a complete cryo build. So it'll be like a Frosty the Flak Man type thing. I do wish that Zane had a lot more cryo stuff, because I'd like a complete cryo Zane, and unfortunately a lot of the cryo stuff that Zane does isn't really that great, but I'd like to see some more cryo stuff do have some more interaction with, like, brain freeze and cool, calm and collected. I'd like to see some more stuff that would, like, benefit those, really. But hey, I'm not gonna grumble, because he is quite strong. So yeah, so if we're doing rack, we're doing rack damage, we're doing Nova damage. I mean, we're freezing stuff for fun, getting Novas back out, getting rack back out. You know, I mean, granted, you don't always get them straight away, but once we've got Megavore, that should up our, that should theoretically. I mean, this is only a theory, because I've not, obviously, like I say, I've not tested any of this stuff. I just play until I've built it, and then it works, or it just gets put on the back burner until I can tweak it a little bit or think of other things. But um, I will say that I do potentially think that it's going to be a very good build. Um, I mean, the rack build, pretty much a solid rack build anyway. I could change the rack and not have cryo or anything like that, but all the interactions with everything else are very good. I mean, you could use anything with action skill start, as long as it's got action skill start on it and it shoots out some sort of Nova or some sort of something else. The Stinger, for example, shield. You could maybe use that. Nova Burner, anything like that, and maybe do a bit of a Nova build. Um, I actually thought of like a Nova shield with action skill start, maybe with radiation, and then have a gamma burst flak that every time you put out gamma burst, you sent an over out with it at the same time, just to kind of have a little jinky. Oh, look at that! I'm going to do a little bit of extra gamma, and you could do it with like I don't know. You could have like a little bit of radiation resistance on it as well, and you can do all sorts of things. There's all sorts of things you can do in this game. That's the fun part of this game. Um, 1 second. Sorry. That's just cryo, isn't it? We'll take it. Not that I use a lot of grenades, because I am quite a lazy grenader. I'm not going to lie to you guys. There you go. Bosh. See, they're just very, very strong. I'm not going to lie. These boys are ridiculously strong. Look, I mean, I'm just popping stuff for a bit of fun now. And it's just, there is nothing that they seem to be able to do to kind of slow me down, if you know what I mean. And it seems to work quite well. Like I say, if I get Megavore, it'll work even better. I think. Because theoretically, we've got a percentage of causing crits anyway, so I should be able to go to. So, do this stupid bit. Like I say, ping us on the view, give us a chat, ping us on my Twitch. Um, uh oh. We just got to do this annoying bit. Let's more hurry up. There you go. And we know we're killing everything. And obviously modifiers, we've just got Speed Demon on because we're only playing Mayhem 1, but when we start playing Mayhem 10, it'll be, those sorts of things. Speed Demon, what do I normally play? Speed Demon, Healy Avenger, Chain Gang, and Buddy System. If I can get it all, then that's a bonus, which we'll get it. because it'll just take a bit of time. That's my one pet hate at the moment, is that we should be able to pick our own modifiers from scratch, if you know what I mean. Just pick one from easy, one from hard, one from medium, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. I mean, theoretically, you're still doing exactly the same as what they're asking you to do, but you're just doing it yourself. '59, guys, we're level 59. One more level and we can pretty much start doing whatever we want. Finish this, do whatever. You know, and we're also getting health back quickly, so you know, this is what we need to be doing with this weapon end. You know, this is how it should theoretically be. It doesn't always work out in your favour. There we go, 1 point to go, which will be Mega Vor. So I hope you guys are enjoying the streams. I hope you guys enjoy the streams that I've posted before. I hope you guys enjoy everything that I'm doing. Um, I'm just doing it for a giggle, really. It was just a laugh. It was just something that I fancy doing. I've been fancy doing for a while. Um, and yeah, I hadn't really tried any of. I'd never streamed before. Um, I hadn't really ever sort of like given it any thought. And then I so happened to be talking to my brother-in-law, saying that I wanted to do something along these lines, and he's a bit of a tech whiz, and he was the guy that sort of like helped set up the stream, like let me use a capture card, got me a capture card, and all of this sort of stuff that like to help with the streaming and everything, because I didn't have a webcam and just everything else. And yeah, it's gone on from there, and I'm now, you know, as a measly number as it sounds, I've got 10 followers on Twitch, and I've got a few followers on YouTube, and you know, this is just from a single dad. A single dad. I'm not single. Sorry. This is a married guy that's got 4 kids and just enjoys playing Borderlands and playing his PS4. So it was kind of cool. I mean, obviously it helps that I've got an understanding wife that, you know, doesn't mind me playing computer and all that sort of stuff. I mean, funny story is, um, as crazy as this is going to sound, but I actually met my wife um, playing Black Ops um, on the old Xbox 360s, um, online and everything, and yeah, it was quite crazy. We sort of like were playing computer, and she was playing in a lobby with a load of friends of mine, and I got chatting to her, and you know, oh damn it, one thing kind of led to another, and I ended up asking her if she fancied going on a date, and next thing you know, um, we've been together 10 years and have got 2 beautiful children, and my wife's got 2 lovely stepkids as well, so it kind of all works out good in the end. And some people say, you know, playing computers isn't always a good thing, but it's not done me any harm, if I'm honest. So yeah, it's kind of been cool and strange, and this is all strange experience for me and everything else. But yeah, I'm wholeheartedly behind trying to help the community of Borderlands and trying to help the Borderlands peeps if they've got gear. And I've got a few friends that I've met through playing this game, and some guys that I've met that are really like decent guys. Big shout out to my man Jay, who knows, he'll know if he watches, like if he's watching what I'm talking about, because he's one of the guys that's really helped me kick on playing this, and Pro Hacks, who is just a phenomenal guy. He's also on Twitch. You should follow him on Twitch anyway, just because he is proper cool, and he'll, you know, if you need a couple of builds, or you want a little bit of gear, or you need a few, you know, bits that he could help, that could help your character develop, or your gameplay develop even, then yeah, you could hook him. He'll hook you up. Trust me, because he is that guy. He is one of these people that just believes that you should play the game because the game's fun, not play it because someone says, you know, you have to go and farm for 3 weeks and to get one thing. He'll basically just tell you that, oh, what's that? You want a redistributor? What's that? You want an M10 this? Or no problem, I'll just come into your lobby and I'll drop you a couple of guns, or and he'll do that pretty much all the time. And it's because he just believes that you should, that Borderlands is about having a bit of fun. It's about having a giggle. It's about building characters. It's about, you know, having a bit of fun in the community, and building a community that kind of looks after each other, like what Borderlands 2 used to do before, you know, before Borderlands. When I used to play Borderlands, used to have people that used to come. I used to meet people from everywhere that would play the game with you, because it was just easier to come into your lobbies and just drop stuff for you, and help you out and all that. I'm getting shot from somewhere. I can't work out where it was, and then I have to reload at the wrong time. But yeah, so theoretically, the game is actually worth the effort now, I think. So yeah, I do recommend it. If you haven't got it, I recommend you get it, because it is a very, very good game. Um, Obviously, if you've got it, don't get it. Um, but yeah, I do recommend it. I definitely recommend it, because it is, like I say, it's well worth getting. Um, it is a very good game. But yeah, so we are currently at level 59 on the old Frost Flak playthrough. The Frost Rack Flak. And I am currently going to destroy everything that's coming in our way, because I can. Except for some reason, there we go. Does take a while to reload sometimes, that. Well, if I remember right, there's someone there. So yes, so what I was saying was, you know, it's good if you can build a bit of a community and have a few friends that play the game. And I've met a few guys on the Discord that like to, you know, that don't mind, you know, duping you a gun, for example. I mean, I used to play this on Mayhem 5 and Mayhem 6, and that was pretty much as far as I'd got. Um, Never really got any further, just was sitting there playing on Mayhem 6. Obviously, the cartel missions and all that stuff had come out, and I was like not really paying a lot of attention and not really thinking about it properly. Um, and then the cartel missions came and went, and then all of a sudden they fixed Mayhem scaling, and they fixed all these cool weapons, and it was like, oh my god, I need to play Mayhem 10 now, because obviously you play bigger Mayhem levels all the time. Um, and the downside to that was that I didn't have an OPQ that was at Mayhem 10. I didn't have a yellow cake at Mayhem 10. I missed out on all these weapons. And then a friend of mine said, oh, you know, get on the Discord. Actually, it was my brother-in-law, because I was on Discord, but said you should go into, you know, like a PS4 Zane lobby or a PS4 lobby of just Borderlands or anything like that. So I did, And I went in the Thick Fillets Discord and everything, and started talking to people on there. And then there's a PS4 trading Discord as well for people that want to trade weapons on PS4 and blah blah blah. And I put a post out saying, "Has anyone got an OPQ, just a Mayhem 10 one, to help me kick on at Mayhem 10?" And I had a guy that dropped me a Mayhem 10 one, and I started kicking on from there. And then that was pretty much it. I didn't need to do anything else after that. I was pretty much solved, and and not really in a struggle after that. It was great, and it is literally, if a guy could help you with just dropping one weapon that would help you, farm for the rest, that's even better, because it means that then you're just, why struggle if there's a guy that's there that's gone, I've got a gun, I can dupe it to you, and then you can go and have some fun. And that's how it should be. And that's what my friend Professor Hacks is all about. That's what Jay's all about. They're just guys that are like, you want one gun, why struggle and go and get one gun? I'll tell you what I'll do, we'll drop you that one gun, and then you can just go and have some fun. And I think it's cool. I just think it's very cool. It's a good attitude to have. There's no snobbiness. Bearing in mind, I've seen people that are trying to sell guns on the internet. People are trying to do eBay of buying builds. Like, for example, off the top of my head, who am I thinking of? What build am I thinking? There's that'll do. There's Moxie's Chain Zane build, for example. And there's guys that are trying to sell like the whole build on the internet, and it's like, why would you pay for a game why would you pay for anything, without being rude, that you already own and you could do yourself? Now, if someone's willing to help you out a little bit by dropping you a gun, then that's fair enough. But why would you ever think about paying for anything other than the DLC or, you know, the season pass? You wouldn't really pay for anything after that, would you? It's just, and you certainly wouldn't put it in someone else's pocket. Yeah, maybe a game manufacturer, but it's not them that are doing it. And that's the bit that kind of got me a bit cheesed off, because there's people out there that are willing to basically just rob other people, and then there's people that are out there just to do something decent by going, hang on, do you know what? You want this? No problem. So anyway, that's my soapbox bit over and done with. That's me jumping on my soapbox and saying this is what I think. It doesn't mean I'm right. I might be wrong, but it's my own personal opinion, that's all. Done. Bosh. We got, creamer. Actually, creamer's not too bad. We can always pick it up, can't we? Because it's not going to hurt. What's that? Wow, green monster. Don't see many green monster builds, actually. I haven't seen a lot of green monster stuff, I must admit. But yeah, you need to hit me up on my Twitch and stuff, and even you could have a rant if you wanted to. Why not? In the air, mid-air. How cool's that? we go. That's pretty much all of them down. And we're halfway to level 60, boys and girls. So, yeah, like I say, I hope you guys are all right. I hope you're having a good Saturday. It's dreary and miserable here. Other than that, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's definitely dreary and miserable here. No. Yeah, so then if you've got any other ideas of any builds you'd like to see me try out, or any builds that you'd like to see me play as, just hit me up on my Twitch, and just, give us a holler and just say, oh, could you try this build? I've heard it could be quite good, blah blah blah. Then yeah, feel free, because yeah, I'm always up for trying other things. I think my next build otherwise will probably be a melee and Mara build, because I quite like the idea of a melee build. And obviously she has a bit more of a melee tree. Alright, let's go to, I think it's the Timothy's Casa, the Timothy. So we'll go Casa de Timothy, I think is where we have to be. And we'll see where we need to be next. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. So yeah, so what we'll do, we'll try and get to level 60, and then we'll do a little bit of farming, try and get some of the bits and bobs that we need, and then might even do Ruiner maybe. So yeah, I should pretty much be able to kit myself out with quite a few bits and bobs really. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Um, thing is, there's little bits that I haven't even unlocked, like I don't think we've got Kilovolt unlocked, for example. I could do with doing Kilovolt at some point, because he's not unlocked. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We are going to go and do that now, because having Kilovolt unlocked with this character is going to be very, very helpful. So, let's come out of here. Where is he? Prometheus. There we go. Right, let's go Kilovolt. Let's go do the Kilovolt side mission. Because it's quick. We can do it quick. Would probably get us to level 60 anyway, and we can farm for a Monarch. Maybe. Now, they've dropped 21 anointments as well, so 21 anointments being dropped means that we've got guns that are open to us now. There's a chance of... Excuse me. Excuse me. So what they've done is they've spread the loot. So they've spread the loot pool a little bit more as well. so therefore there's more loot shared, as it were. Therefore, if that's the case, what they've done then is they've got rid of a load of anointments, which then means that when you're farming someone like Kilovolt, who was dropping 5 legendaries a pop, like he had 5 designated legendaries, now he's only got 3 designated legendaries, which is probably the Transformer, the Shockine, and uh, probably the Monarch. So what I'm saying is, that was, now there's a better chance. Plus, um, yeah, it's kind of works out even better. So where is it? So let's go side missions. So yeah, so it's kind of worked out even better. So we should go and have some fun with Kilovolt. Excuse me. So we're going to go run Kilovolt. Excuse me. So we are currently going to go and pretty much just destroy everybody if I can. We're almost there, guys. We are almost there. I mean, we are literally level 60. Here we go. We've done it. We've got all the way to level 60, people. So, we will obviously put it on in a second. Right, let's put this last thing on. So, this is how it should work now. Megavore. Right, let's see if it works. So guys, keep an eye on my rack. Right, anyway, let's go and sort this out, and then hopefully we'll get through these. I say we've got a duck, level 60 version of the duck. That's one. And now, no one's on the chat today. Everyone's quiet again. So we are currently just doing some other bits and bobs, because why not, and do the kilovolt stuff. So this is telling me there's one here. Right, let's go. Can I get through that one? No, go downwards. So we're going this way now. Up the stairs. Why is that saying that there, but not anywhere else? Let's try this again. So what we do is go around here, up there. Right, yeah, so we just got to do a bit steady. Okay, so why was it not up then? Right, that's better. Right, let's go find Moxie. Now we've obviously opened up. Where are we now? So we're level 60, we've got Mega Ball now. That's that one done. Cool carrot. So we're going to bang a bazillionaire. So oh, Haptic 2020 has entered my game. Very nice of him. It's not on my Twitch though. So chat, we are currently going back to Sanctuary, and there we will help and get ready for Mayhem 10, I suppose. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the rack build, the frost rack flak. Um, you know, this is exactly how I wanted it to be. I mean, and then hopefully you'll be able to tune in to my Amara build when I do a melee Amara build, really. So yeah, um, like I say, that's the build. That's how you do it. That's what it is. You obviously will need some extra little jinky bits, um, i.e., uh, frozen heart, just for a little bit of extra cryo um, and stuff. So yeah, I mean, feel free to drop us a like. Tell me that whether you like it. If you think it's a good build or a good class, then yeah, let me know. Um, and like I say, you can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on my YouTube. You send me a friend request on Twitch to PlayStation Network. I'm always up for, playing alongside other people, different builds, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, let me know. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you're all good and everybody stay safe. And until next time, peace out.